Assalamu alaikum. I am your business consultant Bilal Kurd, and the topic for today for O levels is the product life cycle. Well, here at the board, as you can see, that we basically have a diagram. It sounds a little bit of strange in order to understand this diagram completely, but we will. First of all, what is the product life cycle? The product life cycle basically shows the stages of a product in a market starting from its growth or introduction and ending at its decline. Now, when we talk about the product life cycle, every product when it is introduced into the market does not mean that the time at which it's introduced will reach maturity. It will take some time and thus will basically pass through stages. And that stages are being labeled here. Now, first of all, when a business tries to launch a new product, first it has to spend money or expenditure on research and development. Now here, businesses basically tend to experience a cash outflow, or in other terms, a cash deficit. And why is that? Because due to aggressive investment in the research and development, they need to basically remove all of the errors from their product before it is finally launched into the market. After it is being launched into the market, the product enters the introduction stage. As you can see that this stage where the sales are minimum, this stage is basically known as the introduction stage. Here, the product is basically new into the market and you need to inform consumers about the product's arrival onto the market. अक्सर products जो हैं वो इस stage के बाद जा नहीं पाते. क्यों है ऐसा कि research and development के बाद, research and development की stage के बाद अक्सर products आगे नहीं जा पाते? इसलिए क्योंकि अक्सर management is unwilling to take the risks associated with the launch of new products. लेकिन अगर management risk ले लेती, क्योंकि before launching a business, it is an indefinite period कि उसको नहीं पता कि कब तक उसको losses bear करने पड़ेंगे, ठीक है? तो इंट्रोडक्शन के बाद जब लोगों को पता चलने लगता है कि ये प्रोडक्ट आ रहे हैं मार्केट में और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ये फैलने लगा है, जिस तरह हम अमूल आइसक्रीम की बात करते हैं. पहले से अमूल आइसक्रीम जो आई, उसने जो भी उसके प्रमोशन प्रोग्राम्स थे जो हम लोग गली में देखते हैं, अपनी गली में देखते हैं, उससे क्या हो, उसने पहले अपने प्रोडक्ट को बताया कि हमारा प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च हुआ है और अब हम अमूल को इस स्टेज पे देख सकते हैं, बिल्कुल देख सकते हैं ग्रोथ की स्टेज पे. Here at this point, your consumers, the business's consumers tend to increase, and the sales here begin to increase with an increasing rate. Afterwards, जब आहिस्ता ग्रोथ होने लगती है, फिर एक टाइम आता है जब sales they rise, but they rise at a constant rate or even at a decreasing rate. Now, at this stage maturity, competitors tend to enter the market, and why is that? जाहिर सी बात है, अगर मैं एक नया बिजनेस खोलना चाह रहा हूँ और मैं देखता हूँ यार एक मार्केट के अंदर एक बिजनेस बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट्स कमा रहा है, तो मैं भी उसके अंदर अपने ऑपरेशन ज़रूर लॉन्च करूँगा. तो at this maturity stage, promotion needs to be at its maximum. फिर एक स्टेज आती है सैचुरेशन की. सैचुरेशन एक ऐसी स्टेज होती है जहाँ पर आपका मार्केट शेयर इज कांस्टेंट. Your sales are not increasing, your market share is constant, and there may be a possibility that profits may fall. Afterwards, the saturation के बाद, finally, the product enters into the decline stage. What does happen in the decline stage? That sales tend to fall more and more, and thus firms need to adopt price-cutting methods in order to clear off stock. Now, this was a brief summary as to what is the product life cycle. In the examinations, you may encounter questions such as how the product life cycle will be useful to the marketing manager. For that question, you need to tell every stage and how every stage contributes towards changing the marketing strategy of the business. Let's say that at the introduction, the business should adopt such a marketing strategy in which it would have to inform more and more consumers. Thus, an informative advertising would be preferable. In the growth strategy, your consumers begin to increase more and more. Now, what you need to do, you need to basically emphasize on brand building. You need to turn your potential customers into actual customers into the growth stage. Afterwards, at maturity, you know that the competitors is at maximum. Many of the competitors are entering into the market. Now what do you need to do? You need to keep your promotion at the highest level. Even this may arise a problem. Due to this, there may arise a problem of cash deficits, and thus you will find yourself in a need of borrowing external finance. तो यहाँ पर आपको promotion अपनी maximum रखनी पड़ेगी, same as the case with saturation. लेकिन जब decline आता है तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Decline में we have stock that is unsold. अब क्या किया जाए? तो we adopt promotional pricing. Promotional pricing to clear off stock जो हमारा unused stock है. और promotional pricing का क्या मतलब है? Promotional pricing मतलब कि हम जैसे for example we have a restaurant. We are offering a service, buy 2 meals at the price of 1. Buy 3 meals at the price of 1. Buy 1 get 1 free schemes. Now these schemes would tend to clear up the old stock and thus leave a business in a better position as compared to if the business did not adopt promotional pricing. So I hope that now all of my students will be able to encounter or will be able to fully understand as to the questions being asked about the product life cycle. For now, this is your business consultant Bilal Kurd. Take care. Allah Hafiz.